What's up, YouTube? It's Meister bringing you guys a Madden 19 offensive tip for a really good way to attack cover 2. I'm going to pause the game so I can explain everything that's going on, and then I'll show you guys the setup and how it works. So you need two different things here for this to work. You need deep route runner and you need elite route runner. Both of those need to be on the same side of the bunch formation. We're in the Buccaneers offensive playbook. We're going to be going into curl flat. Now, we're going to go ahead and move Randy Moss over here. Now again, we probably even put George Kittle. I think George Kittle would actually be a better option in this particular situation. Buccaneers, curl flat, gun bunch. Let's go and see how this works. I don't know how tall George Kittle is. I think he's like 6'4", so this might actually work. He's a lot bigger body than Tyreek Hill is. So yeah. Now with the cover 2, this might be a cover 2 actually. How I would attack this is, and this is how they were going to attack it as well, is they put Jerry Rice on their post route, and then they'd go ahead and put Randy Moss on a corner route, and they'd leave their flat route. They'd actually hot route it into a flat, and then a Y would be on a wheel. They'd motion over George Kittle and put him on a hitch. Now we're looking for a high point right here with that hitch route. We're gonna go ahead, snap the ball. You see that we can get a good pass. You see the corner out. Pretty sure that was a cover 2. Maybe not. It might be in a cover 3 of some sort. We're going to see real fast. Yeah, that was a cover 3. You notice the corner out gets underneath the outside third, because with deep route runner, the corner out, I don't know why, but it gets played differently. Now, this is either a cover 2 or this could be a cover 2 man. But again, very easy. We're going to put B on the post. Then we're going to motion over George Kittle. We're going to put him into a hitch. We're going to put Barkley on a wheel route, and then Randy Moss on a corner route. Now, again, this may be a cover 2, it may not, but this is how they're going to run it. The reads, I'm going to go into instant replay real fast, show you guys what the reads are. The reads with the hitch route, it all depends on how the defense reacts. Now, this was a cover 3, so it's going to be pretty well covered. But you notice the tight end, you have opened early-ish. Then, if you're feeling lucky, you have your running back on that wheel route. If you're feeling extra lucky, you've got, I believe it's Randy Moss up the seam with a low ball pass. Now, as soon as they two break, you could potentially fit Jerry Rice as a high point pass, but instead you notice that we have Randy Moss on that corner out getting underneath the outside third. Whereas if you weren't to hot route him into a corner out, the outside third would then come down and play that. So it is very key to have deep route runner to get that kind of route out there in particular. So we're gonna go ahead, snap the ball. This may be a cover 2, it isn't, but you can see right there we've got B wide open. I think that was like a cover 4 match or something. I don't know what that was, but that's the very basic setup. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a cover 2 against the CPU. I think that was a cover 4 or man defense. I don't know exactly what it was. Cover 4 quarters. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a cover 2 out of the CPU. Again, it's random what they choose. So that's how you can set it up. Again, this is specifically attacking a cover 2. The reason this got open against a cover 4 is because my team's just far better. But if they were to run a stock cover 2, you guys would have saw it would have worked a lot better. Cover 3, it does work. Cover 2, it works superbly, especially if they don't decide to deep third or middle third their linebacker or safety, whoever they may have in that particular situation. But that's going to wrap up this video on how to attack and destroy cover 2. I can't emphasize this enough. This is not for any other kind of coverage. You can try this against man coverage. That wheel route sometimes will get open in space between the man. The corner route will sometimes get open between man, depending on how much of an advantage you have with route running. If it's Deion Sanders, good luck. It's not going to work out too well. But one final thing, this is for MUT. This does not work in regs because you guys do not have access to these elite or these special route chemistries, or red chemistries is what they call them, as well as franchise guys. You don't have access to this. This is just a MUT exclusive tip. So that's going to take care of this video. If you guys are wondering, first off, how I'm able to do all this kind of quote-unquote practice mode stuff, if you guys have finished your rookie gauntlet games, all of them, you can go down to the rookie gauntlet. I think it's gauntlet games, something like that. It gives you a full game in which you can just pretty much lab against the CPU with all these special kind of chemistries, etc., etc. So with that being said, as always, get in the lab. This has been Meister. See ya.